Hi guys, in this video we are going to discuss about the functional interface. Functional interface is one of the future in Java 8. Okay, in our previous video we covered what are the Java 8 features in the first video. In second video we discussed about the default and static methods. In third video we discussed about the optional class. So this is the fourth video in the Java 8 futures. In this video, we are going to cover what is the functional interface. In this video, we are going to focus on the only functional interface only. Okay, so let's understand what is the functional interface. So when you talking about the functional interface, first of all, we need to know about the interface. Is in Java we have classes and interface. Interface means interface is going to have the method definitions only, not method body. Okay, let me create one interface and show you. This is we are in this way we are going to create the interface. I'm going to give interface name as a test. Okay, so you can see this is the interface. This is the interface. So if this interface doesn't contain any methods, then we can call this interface as a marker interface. If any interface it doesn't have any methods, that interface we are going to call as marker interface. Okay, so if it is a normal interface, in interface we are going to have the methods. Void so we are going to have the method definition only method definition. Okay, void divide. Okay, so this is the interface. In the interface we are going to have the method definition only. So if you want to provide the implementation for these methods, you're supposed to create the classes and need to provide the implementation for these respective methods. This is the interface. Okay, so we know what is the interface, but what is the meaning of the functional interface? Okay, so what is the use of the functional interface? First we'll understand what is the meaning of the functional interface, then what is the rules we supposed to follow if you are creating one functional interface. Okay, those we are going to discuss in this video. So where we want to use this functional interface, those we are going to cover in the upcoming videos. Okay, for now you just concentrate about the functional interface and understand what is the functional interface, and interview perspective what are the questions we are going to get. So those also we are going to discuss in this video. Okay, so let me read this definition. It contains the exactly only one abstract method. Okay, that means the interface it is going to contain only one abstract method. So then only we can call that interface as a functional interface. Okay, just now we created one interface. So this interface it contains the two abstract methods. That means it is not a functional interface. The first rule for the functional interface, the interface itself it is going to contains only one abstract method. Okay, so you are clear about this point, right? This is the first rule of the functional interface. If you are creating the functional interface, the functional interface must and should contains only one abstract method. If the functional interface contains two or more methods, that means there is not an sorry, just give me 1 second. Then okay, so if the interface contains only one abstract method, then only we can call the respective interface as a functional interface. So this type of interface is widely used in functional programming. So if you have the functional interface, So what is the use of this functional interface? By using this functional interface, we can achieve the functional programming. So as of now, what is the functional programming? You maybe just forget about it. So in the next video, I will explain what is the functional programming in Java. Okay. So the main purpose we need to understand here, by using this functional interface, we can achieve functional programming in Java. Okay. So before that, what type of programming we are going to write in Java? We are going to write the object oriented programming language. But by using this functional interface, we can able to achieve the functional programming in Java. In the next video, I will prepare what is the difference between the object oriented programming and functional programming. So I will explain clearly, then you get an idea about this functional programming. Okay. So the next point is allowing instance of the interface, allowing instance of the interface to be created with lambda expressions and method references. Usually, what is the instance? Instance is the instance is nothing but object. So if you want to use any class methods, definitely we need to create one object. After creating the object, then only we can able to use that respective methods or variables, right? But by using this functional interface, by using this functional interface, we can able to create the instance of the interface by using the lambda expression method references without creating the class. Like, so let's say this is our example, right? So this is the interface we have. So we have two methods here. If you want to provide implementation like add logic and divide logic, you have to create the class. Then after creating the class, we need to provide the implementation. If you want to use this add method, then you have to create the instance for that one. Then after creating the instance, you can able to use these methods. Okay, then only it is possible. But by using this functional interface without creating the class, we can create the instance of the respective interface by using the lambda expression and method references. Okay, so this lambda expression and method references are the provide features only. In the upcoming videos, you will know about this lambda expression and method references. In this video, the main motive is we just need to understand what is the functional interface. That's it only. Once you understand the functional interface, in the later video, you will understand how to use functional interface, where to use it, what is the real-time use case for this. Okay, then, so if you are creating any functional interface, then you should follow some of the rules for this. Okay. So functional interface, we can call single abstract method also. Okay. Some case in interview panel, maybe they won't mention the functional interface. They will ask what is the SAM. That time you are in a position to answer that question. SAM means single abstract method interface. Single abstract method interface. What does it means? The interface itself, it is going to contain the only one abstract method, right? The next, a functional interface can only have only one abstract method. Okay, it need to have the only one abstract method. Okay, now based on these rules, we can create one functional interface and see how we are going to create our own functional interface. Okay, new interface. I'm going to give the name as I function. Okay, so this is the interface I created. Okay, now as per the definition, what we understand, the functional interface, it is going to contain only one abstract method. Then define one abstract method. Get employee info. So then we can call this one as a functional interface. Okay. Then see the first method. So this point is validated, right? So whatever the interface we created, so it is going to contain only one abstract method. I mean, so the second point, the first 2 points are related only. Okay. Then functional interface can have multiple default and static methods. Okay, which provide default implementation or utility function. These methods do not count towards the single abstract method requirement. Okay, so that means up to now what we discuss. So what we discuss, any functional interface that going to contains only one abstract method, right? But in interface, which type of methods we can able to define? So we can able to define the default and static methods also. In case of the functional interface, the condition is it need to contain only abstract method. So and it should contain number of static methods and default methods also. That's not a problem. Okay, maybe in an interview perspective, the interviewer maybe will ask you, so can we define default and static methods in the functional interface or not? So we can say yes, we can able to define default and static methods in the functional interface. Okay, I'm able to define the default method. At the same time, I'm going to define the static. See, so this is also functional interface. So that means we can able to define the default and static methods in the functional interface. So this is the functional interface. Okay, but the only thing is it should contain the only one abstract method. Okay, so now this point is also clear. Functional interface can have the multiple default or static methods which provide default implementation or utility function. This methods does not count towards the single abstract method requirement. Okay, then in Java, functional interface annotation can be used to explicitly mark an interface as a functional interface. Actually, if this is the optional, we don't need to mention. Okay, so if you want, I mean, if you create any interface like this, okay, so by reading purpose, it is okay. But if you want to, maybe now you define this interface, you know this is a functional interface. So but if any other is other, I mean in your team you have the two members, you define this interface, but the other user they don't know about this functionality, right? So maybe they will try to include one more abstract method, but your intention is it should be functional interface due to some purpose. Okay, to make sure this is a functional interface and indicate to everyone, so this is a functional interface, don't include any abstract method here. So to give an identification, so this annotation will useful to us. What is the annotation? At the rate functional interface, by using this interface we can simply identify this is a functional interface, it should contain only one abstract method. Okay, but the mention of the at the rate functional interface is the optional thing. Okay, the next, then this is optional. This means the functional interface annotation is optional but provides compile time checks, ensure that only one abstract method exists. So that means this is optional, right? But what is the use of adding this one? So if you add this one, if you try to add one more abstract method here, it will restrict you. Okay, it will restrict you. So it will give the compile time error to us. This is a functional interface, you cannot define multiple abstract methods. It will give an indication to us. Okay, so that is the use of mentioning this functional interface. So in Java, we have the some of the default functional interfaces. One is the function, predicate, runnable, consumer, supplier. Maybe definitely in interview perspective, definitely they will ask about the X. Give me some example of the functional interface which are defaultly available in the Java. Most of the guys will answer runnable. Why? Because everyone knows about the runnable, so we are going to use in multi-threading. But if you give the answer like we have the function, predicate, consumer, supplier, okay, so the interview will be that will be good to us. Okay, that means we have the more knowledge in the Java, that will indicate to us. Okay, so I think so you understand the functional interface. In the later video, we are come with the lambda expression first, then after method references. So the functional interface we are going to used for the lambda expressions. Okay, it is a combination functional plus lambda expression. In the next video we are coming with the lambda expression. We'll see where we are going to use the functional interface with the implementation of the lambda. Okay, I hope you guys like this video, and please subscribe. If you're watching this video first time, please go to my YouTube channel and check all the related videos and subscribe me.